Some crazy figures here, which I'm sure many of you know about. 0 to 60, 2.8 seconds. Thanks, guys. 0 to 124 in just 7.9 seconds. And on to 212 miles an hour. Now, this is the new Maserati V8 Levante Trofeo. It's the most powerful series Maserati they've ever made. 580 brake horsepower. Maserati are renowned for their amazing exhaust note, the engine sound, nearly 600 brake horsepower. This will hit 60 in 3.6 seconds. Many of you won't have seen this car, the Dallara from Italy. Dallara are one of the most famous Formula One technology manufacturers. This is the first road car Dallara have ever built, using all of their F1 technology. It's lightweight, it only weighs about under 800 kilos, 400 brake horsepower, and the most incredible driving machine. Definitely one that you want to take out on a Sunday morning. This is a French company called Ateliers-Diva, and this is their Targa. This looks like a Porsche, but it isn't a Porsche. This is an homage to the original 2.4 narrow-bodied Porsche. This is a race-bred engine, 400 brake horsepower, state-of-the-art technology. Only 25 of them being made, so a very, very limited machine indeed. Coming up next is the Alpine. Again, another UK debut car, the Alpine 110S. This is the top of the range Alpine. Nearly 300 brake horsepower, rear-wheel drive, lightweight, beautiful driving machine. As easy as it is to drive every day, as it is to take out and enjoy some exhilarating driving. Beautiful dynamic setup, the A110S from Alpine. Is Chamberlain driving or Chamberlain in the passenger seat? You get someone else to drive Chamberlain, huh? This is the Huracan. This is the Huracan Evo 5.2 V10, 640 brake horsepower. 0 to 60, just 3.1 seconds, and on beyond 200 miles an hour. Amazing with the roof off, and another beautiful sounding supercar for you today. This is the beautiful, beautiful Portofino coupe or cabriolet. This is the retractable top, 3.9 litre V8 twin turbo. Go on, Adrian, I know you're dying to. I know all of it. 3.5 to 60, 592 brake horsepower, and top speed of you can't catch me like that. Top speed approaching 200 miles an hour, roof up or roof down. Another beauty from Ferrari. Now behind it, many of you kids will have seen this perhaps in your Forzas and in the computer games. This all the way from Dubai is the W Motors Fenyr Supersport, a very, very, very rare car. This has the 3.8 litre twin turbo, 800 brake horsepower. They were going to build 25 of these initially, but such was the demand that they took it up to 100. 0 to 60, early 2 seconds, and a price tag of $1.4 million. Yeah, Berlinetta. This is a super hybrid. A 5 litre V8 with electric engine, GT styling, beautiful long bonnet, short back, squat. This has 965 brake horsepower from the combined engine. Paolo, thank you for that. Paolo, 1 second, stop. Just when you look at this, ladies and gentlemen, one thing I love about this car, the exhaust. So you see the 2 out the back, the 2 out the side. There's a switch inside the car that allows you to switch between 2 side, 2 back, or all 4 for the full symphony. Beautiful, beautiful car. Hand-built, carbon, beautiful, Paolo. Another new car from Austria. This is the Daimler. Back in the early 1900s, it was a very famous brand in Austria. They created a car called the Bergmeister, which is in English is the mountain master. So they were building luxury cars, but they were highly competent luxury cars that basically were hill climb specialists. This is a super hybrid. This is what they call the ADR 630 Shooting Grand. It's a combination between a shooting brake and a GT. And this car has no less than 1,198 brake horsepower, giving it 0 to 60, 2.5 seconds, and on beyond 200 miles an hour. A very, very beautiful, very rare car. This was first shown at Villa d'Este earlier in May this year at Salon Prive. I first saw this car and met Anthony in Turin back in June. This is a beautiful, lightweight driving machine. 1960s sports car styling, lightweight, 3.5 litre Nissan, 350 brake horsepower engine, 0 to 60 in the low fours. Absolutely amazing driving car, this one. Go and check out Gianarelli on the lawn later on. With its 3.9 litre, 510 brake horsepower engine. This was what Porsche built last year to celebrate their 70th anniversary. And thankfully, Porsche are continuing to build a limited number of them, I think. Yep, perfect, fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful modern Speedster. 190 miles an hour plus this car will do 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. And quite beautiful. And Bentley, the Bentley W12 GT Continental. So this year, as I'm sure you're all aware, it's Bentley's 100th centenary. We have 1,300 Bentleys out the front on the North Lawn. 1,000 Bentleys was a world record. We've smashed that. We have the top 12 Bentleys on the lawn here that you'll all have seen, with EXP2 the oldest.
This is 1.9
Have you seen the pattern on the roof?
1.9 million.